All the way right. Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
What up, party people? It's your boy Rodney Perry. Looking a little scraggly this morning. Goodness gracious. Boy, gray hair. Unforgiving. How are you? I am wonderful. Had a crazy great weekend. My daughter celebrated her birthday on Saturday. She is a Leo. We drove down to Jacksonville. She usually comes home, and we decided to go up there and spend her birthday with her. We had a wonderful time. Shouts out to my baby girl. She is 27 years old. Man, adult kids, man. Adult freaking kids. And how about this? Today is the first day of school for us over here. I don't know about y'all, but we put a kid out this morning. What y'all do? You had to go today. I wonder if my co-host had to send her kid to school as well. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. My co-host for today is one of my favorite human beings. Nice as all get out. Great smile. Great, just dope human. Love her and her husband. I'm scared of him, though. I'm going to say it. I'm afraid of your husband, Kelly Kells. Welcome to the show, Miss Kelly Kells.
Oh, hey, Rodney. Why you scared of James? He loves you.
I'm scared of James.
Everybody.
I love James.
Why? Is it the goals?
It's the goals.
Oh, my God.
The goals is the goals. Everybody I know with goals can bite you.
This is very true, but let me tell you something. He only biting me. That's crazy. He ain't biting nobody else. You know what? I'm going to send you a picture when he had regular teeth. I
need to know that guy. I want to know the guy with the regular teeth.
He was 12, but I'm gonna send you. Hot Rod. Hey, listen, I love your jingle, boy. I was in that mud like Rodney Perry.
Get it. We were supposed to shoot a movie a couple of weeks ago, but I don't know what happened.
You don't know what happened when I tell you they dagger in their heart. You weren't there.
I told them I was gonna come.
Right. You said an hour.
I needed a whole hour though. They said we can't do it. I was like, all right.
Dude, I literally
had one line.
You did.
They could have figured that out. I can't believe they even used you for you, Rodney Perry. Well,
you should have had my part.
They didn't use me for the one. Look, let me
no. You know what? They saving you though. That's what I heard. I already know. I heard like you're gonna be a main character in this part. So that's why I was excited about it. Let me tell you this though. I had literally flew back in that same day. Got in at 7:30 in the morning. We were supposed to be on set at 8:30. I called them like I'm not gonna get there to 9. They was like, that's fine. I didn't get on set. I didn't hear in makeup. They didn't even see me on set until 12 o'clock.
Well, you made it. It's good stuff. We're going to do more stuff, though. I talked to Ruben Whitmore. Another movie we did together. First of all, Kelly Kells is a star. How about we just call it what it is?
Let's call it what it is.
And I want to clear this up for all the people that sit in this seat, that co-host with me. It's important to me. Like, when I hit you up and ask you to do it, if you can't do it, you can't do it. It's okay. But this is not a lesser position. Like, we rocking together. I like you if you're in this position.
Yeah. That's serious because you bring somebody to your platform. I don't think people understand that. I'm bringing you to my people. I'm not playing with these people. These my people. Yeah.
I like you, though.
Yeah.
I ain't just, there will be nobody to sit in your seat or co-host on this show that I don't like.
Period.
So if I'm hitting you up, and I know my West Coast folks, it's an early call for them. It's 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock if you're on the West Coast.
It's radio though. That's just like if you're doing radio, you got to get up.
Shut up.
Get up. We pray for times like this.
And rhymes like this don't
to make me grind like that on the time we spent. Okay. And I think that's the one thing that we have to realize. A lot of us entertainers are looking for something packaged different when we ask God for stuff. This is exactly what we asked for. And if you can't be faithful over the beginning things or the things that you may not have your name on necessarily, God, like, hey, what are you gonna do when I am ready to bless you full-heartedly with something that's yours? So yeah, I'm excited. I put in the building because I'm with Rodney Perry live. Like, if you were Rodney Perry, everybody already know Uncle Rodney Perry is like it's a treat. It's a treat to deal with Uncle Hot Rod. I call you Hot Rod. And if anybody start calling you Hot Rod, they took that from me.
Well, my high school friends, couple of them, only maybe 2 or 3, called me Hot Rod. Okay. And so when you first called me Hot Rod, I was like, that's like some old school. There's only a handful of people that Alan Fisher called me Hot Rod. He might be the only one. And
Kelly Kells. And that's it. Nobody else call him Hot Rod. Please, it's a Hot Rod. And y'all can take Uncle Rodney. That's cool. I call you Uncle Rodney for the politics.
For the politics?
But it's Hot Rod.
Word. Hey, welcome to the show, man. Let's get it cracking. Did you hear about this? Chris Rock is the GOAT, apparently, according to Kevin Hart. They did a show late last week. Kevin Hart brought an actual GOAT on stage.
Surely did.
It was Kevin, Chappelle, and Chris Rock. And it looked like security was everywhere.
The GOAT was bigger than Kevin Hart. That's where let's start there. Why would Kevin Hart bring this big ass GOAT?
How about this, Kelly Kell? Who gives a live animal?
Who does that? But not even that, though. Y'all already on the show together. You gave this man a GOAT. So what are you?
I get what he's trying to say. He's saying that Chris Rock has been such a mentor to him, such a friend, and been giving a lot of advice that he is the GOAT in his eyes. I get that. My daughter dated a guy once. The dude gave her a rabbit. Horrible gift.
Trash.
The rabbit died upstairs. It was up there 3 days before we realized it.
What? Why a rabbit? He want her never to hop out his life. What? I'm confused.
I'm not gonna do this with you, Kelly Kell.
I'm not gonna do this with you. But you know what? I think so. What it is, honestly, with Kevin Hart and Chris Rock, I actually did like them both touring. Sold out right away. 2 different styles of comedy, 2 different people in a sense. But I just like him showing how much it's just different. But Dave Chappelle was on stage, so. I mean, and if you talk to certain young generation, my daughter may think Kevin Hart's the GOAT.
Wow.
Yeah, it's sad. And she lives with a GOAT. She lives with the GOAT.
She lives with a GOAT.
She lives with the GOAT cheese. I don't know.
Goat cheese? Goat cheese.
Goat cheese. Yeah. Right. Yeah, so you know what? Do what you got to do. But that may be good for the comedy industry to show that the camaraderie between everyone could be good like that. Everybody can eat. Those are 3 major heavy hitters. You can't take it from them.
And how about this? The slap is still echoing around the world. Chris Rock finally responded on that show to the slap, but I don't look at what he said as an actual response. He said something to the effect of, if you think words hurt, you ain't never been punched in the face.
That was just something to pass over. But what Will Smith did was a response.
Will Smith did have a response. Hey, Candy. Do we have the Will Smith response?
Please, it was very. Run
that for me if you can pull that up, man. Because Will really,
he
5-minute response. He came clean. Yes.
Yeah, he definitely came clean, and he allowed people to see, like, hey, listen, I'm human. Y'all forgive me. Y'all forgive me. We're gonna be cool again. That's perfect.
Did you kind of give him the side eye a little bit though? Because
no,
he kind of said.
I did, definitely.
He kind of said one little moment when he was like, you know, I told her before.
No, oh yeah, he said, oh, when he said this, we got history. Okay.
Yeah.
And that made me go, wow. Let's go, Kenny.
He said, I told him before.
I'm trying to tell this new. It's going, the video is going, right?
Yeah. It's a little long, so we may be able to chop it up and pause it.
Just give me a couple seconds of we'll get out of there.
Whenever a video start off with words you got to read, it's going to be pretty deep.
Yeah, and the blurry screen. The blurry screen is always crazy.
You apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech.
Stop right there, Candy. Stop right there.
By that point.
Stop right there for 1 second. First of all, Will, when your ass ain't looking at the camera, he might be still mad. He looking off into the distance.
So you don't believe him yet at this point?
I think he's reading the monitor. I think he was reading the monitor of a response that somebody may have said.
Okay, also, let's look at this. I love Will Smith, for the record.
Love him.
But I still love R. Kelly, too.
Do and will.
I got issues. All right,
I'm
go ahead.
stepping in the name of love.
Stepping and flying. I believe I can fly. Go ahead.
I don't know why I can't get to it. Hold on.
I see it.
In my mind, I'm pressing play.
I know I can't.
I got that triangle. Hit that triangle. Hit the triangle in the middle of the screen.
Hold on.
All right. Kelly Kelly's in the building. Rodney Perry.
Can I tell y'all? I jumped in the shower this morning. I don't know why I be getting all fresh to death for podcasts. I'm like, I'm about to kill this podcast. Anybody gonna smell me? I was torn. What's there? Where?
We'll try it again. Let's go. We won't stop it no more until we get out.
It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. We had a great relationship. Tony Rock.
Tony was on his show.
My man. And this is probably irreparable.
Wow. Hey, thank you, Candy. Get him out of there.
Yeah.
3 months.
Come on, Will. Shut the hell up before I go slap your ass.
When you use words like irreparable,
that's a bad day. But how about this? Because I'm thinking of it. What if he had came out and went the other way? Like, what if Will Smith's like, you know what? Yeah, I did it. I slapped the shit, and I'll do it again.
I lost it.
That would be so gangster.
Mm-hmm. But that's not his. That's not his demeanor.
It'll probably come out like that as a joke, I think. Later on down the line.
I don't know. I mean, you gotta be. Cancel culture might cancel your ass. You do.
Oh, when the Academy culture. This brother, if you ever want to be on the Academy culture, not even. I think Will Smith just not that person, man. I mean, we not seen this man in the green tutu. We not seen him on a tricycle. We've seen him in so many different vulnerable situations, and now you came out as looking like James with gold teeth, slapping people.
Wow.
Yeah, for him, I'm excited about the apology. I'm ready. I never canceled Will Smith after that.
Hey, Candy, see if you can find me some pictures of the Octomom. I got her coming up in a couple of stories. Octomom, remember her?
Yeah.
She had 8 children. The husband left her, but right now she got a crazy day today because the school is starting back up. She got to get 8 kids ready for school, man.
Dude, school started already. Where you at?
Yeah, how old are they?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Your kids in school already?
No, Savannah starts next week, Monday.
Okay. Well, we start today over here in Cobb County.
Come on, Cobb. I may move over there to start a week early.
Rest in peace, Bill Russell, the legendary Bill Russell, at age 88.
Wow.
He gone. Well, they had him speak for the finals, NBA finals last year, and I thought he was coming around the last stretch then.
Rodney. So what you said is he already cheated death a couple of times.
I ain't saying he cheated death. You only die when it's your time. You only die when it's your time, but just ain't no talking to the Grim Reaper trying to get another day.
Ain't no.
Your ass, your day's up.
Bill Russell, how many rings did he have?
Bill Russell had like motherfucking 8 or 9. He had more than Jordan, I think.
Yeah.
But Bill Russell was playing when there wasn't no blacks either.
But Bill Russell started looking mean. He started looking like a civil rights leader at towards the end. He was.
They talked about that. They talked about how he spent a lot of his time.
He had 11 rings. 11 rings. Wow.
They talked about what?
How he spent a lot of years fighting for social justice. A lot of his life, especially back.
He 100 years old though. I mean,
he started getting back to it. He was telling reporters, "Get on out of here, coons." I was like,
"It'd have been that cool." So I don't know if y'all seen the story or not. Last week, Neo was in the news. He said he do not want to know if his lady is cheating on him. We had a whole conversation about it. Apparently, his wife that came out this week and said it's over.
No way. Listen, I just literally saw them on the plane. I literally just saw them last week on a plane. I was flying into JFK and they were too, JetBlue. And I was like, oh my God, Neo. And they were holding hands.
Neo was on JetBlue?
Neo was on, Delta. It was Delta because it was first class.
That's a big difference.
It is a big difference. But he was on Delta. It was first class. He was on Delta. It was first class. And I thought he was by himself at first because I didn't see nobody. I was all in the back 38B, but I seen him like.
What was you at?
38B. I was like, that's Neo. And so, and I wanted to follow him, but he was so far gone. And I seen him with this other little person. She way smaller than him, and they was holding hands. Security behind. So now they breaking up. See, that's why I knew that when they was holding hands.
Hold on, Kill. Do you know that was his wife?
Yeah, it was her.
It was her.
Because I Googled, who is Neo? Y'all think TMZ was somebody gonna be on there like, okay.
Her name is Crystal. She said she can't take it no more.
Can't take what?
The infidelity, the different women, and basically she alluded to the fact that he was asking her to deal with it, and the chicks he was dealing with, he was raw dogging.
See, that's the problem. What? How do we have proof? Is it a baby on the way?
I ain't.
That's what I'm saying. So let me say this. Y'all probably gonna hang me. I don't care. This is my thing.
Tell them.
When you deal with entertainers, okay? Entertainment, people who are in this field, you are opening yourself up to that lifestyle, okay? They have everything and everyone handed to them on a platter. I'm not saying it's right, but that's a possibility of dealing with an NBA player, basketball player, comedian, actress, actor. I mean, let's just be real. I'm married. I'm happy. However, do you understand? And I'm just 100-naire. Do you understand?
What are you?
100-naire. When people are millionaires, The accessibility they have to things, people, yes, man, is right there. So you sign up for that. Don't get all crazy later on. You knew this. As a matter of fact, you came into this marriage when he was, or this relationship when he was already still married. How dare you be the pot caught in the kettle black? Now it don't feel too good and you on the receiving end. So that's just like Tiger Woods' wife. How dare you break up with him?
But Kelly Kells, let me throw this at you now because I agree. But is that just a scapegoat for guys in the game, or does that apply to women as well?
It apply to women too. It apply to entertainment. If you can't handle this lifestyle,
so you're saying James was with you from the beginning, but James, you know, hey.
Nuh-uh, I ain't say that.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I ain't say that. But I am saying that James and I have those real conversations where people are sliding in my DM like, let me fly you to Italy. Let's go to Fiji. Send pictures of your feet for cash apps. I want to date you. Whatever. So we understand that the options are always available. Now, do I bite? Nah, because everybody's scared of James. You're right, Rodney. Me too.
I need to see James. Let me see what everybody's scared of.
You ain't never seen Brother James? I don't even know how. I don't know how to pull it up. How would I do this? Sure. Let me see if I can share. What am I sharing?
You okay over there, Rodney? You ain't gonna run away, are you?
You so.
Oh no. James is a good guy.
James is a good guy. I don't know how to share. I'm going to show you later.
Or you could text it to Candy and she can put it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna text it to you, Candy. But the point I'm making is, and with you, Rodney, have those hard conversations up top. Know what's up.
Yes.
I'm not leaving. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find me somebody too. We both gonna have somebody.
That'll work.
Gonna have somebody. I'm not mad at that. All right, y'all. This is Rodney Perry. Tune in to Rodney Perry Live. Shouts out to the people tuning in today. Our chat room is popping.
Brand new whip just hopped in.
He's so silly. I love it.
Not Brother James.
Not Brother James. Jeanette. I see you, Real Selena J. Catash. I see you, George Boy in the building. Sheila Davis, appreciate you. Miss Tommy Girl is here. Justin Davis, what's up, brother? Massa, whatever that. Octavia, Loving Life. What's up, O? Cornelius George is back at work. He's a teacher. He said his teachers will be in school Wednesday. Keandra is in the building. What's up, Keandra? I see the funny faces. Michelle C. chiming in. My buddy LeBrand with the popcorn is in the building. Brandy Morris, appreciate you. Who else? Jeff Gibson. What's up, Jeff? And Victor Marshall, welcome. And Lavinia, thank you for tuning in on the YouTube too. Mad Love Marriage Maker, appreciate that. You know they trying to do. Candy, you see this? And you do you still got the Black Panther trailer?
I could pull it up. What happened?
I'm gonna tell the story. You can work on it in the meantime.
Okay.
Looks like they're trying to boycott Black Panther.
What?
So the real diehard Black Panther. So Black Panther lived in the comic books for a long time. T'Challa though specifically lived in the comics for a long time. Sea-Dog in the building. And when what's your man name that you played him?
Michael B. Jordan.
Wait.
What happened?
The black man that played T'Challa had passed away.
Oh,
Chadwick passed away. Marvel made the character pass away. T'Challa is dead.
Really?
But he shouldn't be.
But he shouldn't be based on the comic books. So the purists, the Marvel purists, are talking about boycotting the movie. I personally don't give a damn.
You don't care if he's in a movie or not, or about them boycotting it?
I don't care if he's in a movie or not, because the movie is they already set for multiple T'Challas, multiple Black Panthers, because his father was a Black Panther, so they're going to figure out a way to make somebody Black Panther. So Black Panther is gonna go on, but it just won't be that particular King T'Challa that passed away. Michelle, she says, F them boycotters. Oh, goodness gracious.
I'm not into just the storylines of the superheroes. So they not had 33 different Spider-Men. Okay. Every time I look up, I'm like, is he old again? So I mean, what are we doing? So just let it be what it be. People are invested.
With Spider-Man, you know, that's also getting into the multiverse. So it might be, you know, they did comic books about it. And so the purists want to maintain the comic book, and it was 50 Spider-Man in the comic books.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. It's interesting. I'm there for it. How about this? I'm there for it because it's a black movie.
It's a black movie, and it was a black movement though. Like literally, I went to the movie theater in a dashiki.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Me and James and Savannah and like 19 of my family members and friends. We all literally was like in dashikis.
Where you get a dashiki from?
I lived in New York at the time. You can get dashiki from anywhere in New York. You can get dashiki from a bodega.
A dashiki and a hot dog.
And a hot dog.
Two dashiki.
So, I mean, so Black Panther was a serious movie for us. We clapped. We was at the end. We sat at the end and watched what was going to happen next. So, I mean, it was just sad that Chad was not there, but whatever they put out.
Doggone, what's his name? Mystical to call another rape charge.
No.
How?
It was on the thing. I didn't even want to say it, but somebody mentioned it in the chat. I said, let me go and just throw this out there. I hope it ain't true, man. I got a chance to meet Mystical on a Tom Joyner Morning Show cruise, and you be like, man, this is a really nice guy. But
I just gave him some props. I said he was aging very well.
He's a great looking guy, good guy. He got his music still the same. Brandy said it best. Why?
Dang, Mystical.
Hey, I got Mystical number in my phone, man.
Call him. See if he.
You know what's crazy? I was just sitting here thinking, like, maybe I should text and say, like, tell me it ain't true. I met him at a Kevin Gates concert. I was hosting
I'm a fan of Kevin Gates.
I'm a fan.
I'm not.
I was hosting, and Kevin Gates was there, and then so I mean, Mystical was there, and he performed. It was just crazy. It was crazy. And when I say he got the same effect, show me. Oof.
Well,
wow.
He's probably not gonna answer Kelly Kells because he's definitely booked and in jail.
Can't get off. I'm about to go. She said he is booked and not busy, but definitely booked.
Right.
So he's in custody.
He is definitely in custody. My next guest is here.
You don't even have to.
Special guest for the day. We got 2 minutes though. A couple of stories. Did you see this story? The guy flies the girl out for sex. She don't give it up. He takes her back to the airport with no flight.
Wait a minute.
Deuces.
You let him buy you a one-way, stupid.
He canceled the other half of the flight.
No.
Is this acceptable at all, Kelly Kell?
This is not acceptable. It's not acceptable, and she should have never put that out there. You ain't had no money to get you a one-way on Spirit, at least.
Oh.
Let me tell you something, Hot Rod. Ain't nobody buying me nothing. You send me the money, I'll buy my own ticket.
Wow.
You hear me? And if you're gonna buy me a car or anything like that, it's in my name.
But that's the thing, it flew out. People get flued out all the time.
They do. But you got to send me put the ball in my court. Send me the money. Because if you fly me out, I'm already fit to up the price on you. These tickets $700. He gonna look they $350. But
how about this? Do you not go if you know you're not giving it up?
You don't go. Let's be real. I'm in my early 30s. And okay, whatever. But
She said what she said.
And I meant it. At this point, we already know what's up. Okay. You call me after 2, I know what's up. You fly me into a city, I know what's up. If I'm not doing any consulting work for you, if I'm not working for you, I'm gonna have to work for you if you fly me out. Okay. Yeah. So let's just be real. We meeting up. The decision's already made. So right. Stay home.
Stay home.
Stay home.
But as a man, just because I don't smash, I don't revoke your flight. That's absurd.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah, he's absurd. But I will say this:
enough.
I can smell a bit a mile away. This is a bit. This is not no damn. You know who it is? Because I heard his voice when he was talking in the video. It's old boy that be in the Walmart with the glasses on.
Who?
The kid that be walking up hugging people. Oh, Sugar Ray Leonard, how you doing?
That's funny.
It's that dude. What's his name? He featured for me one day, and he's from Kansas City.
Tall with the dreads.
Yes, it's
Don't
that
know his
nigga.
name. Yeah,
It's
that nigga.
him.
Yeah.
I'm like, you just trying to go viral, you dirty bastard.
That's all it is. That's all it is. And I don't believe nothing on the internet no more because all the stuff I be putting out be fugazi too.
Hey, let's talk about that today because we can create something that goes and people really think it's real. People
And they
think
really
I'm
hate
lying.
you. They see you. Huh?
I do a character called Barry the Blind Uber Driver, and people be thinking that nigga real. And he not. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, world-renowned super comedian got her face beat already this morning. Show some love for the lovely and talented Hope Flood when we come back. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. Sitting in with me today, Kelly Kels is in the building.
In the building. Let's go.
We'll be right back.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life, but how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have prediabetes, a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, but more than 80% don't know they have it. The good news is, prediabetes can be reversed, and for many people, healthy changes in their daily routine can make a big difference. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
SM Marketing Communications is not only a marketing communications company. They also provide web content management, social media marketing, video and audio production, advertising, not-for-profit marketing management, and community outreach and engagement. Want to learn more about SM Marketing Communications? Call area code 314-339-7662. That's 314-339-7662. That's SM Marketing Communication.
What up, people? We are back in full effect. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. Me and this young lady go way back. I knew her when she was small, and then she got big, and now she's small again. Fine as hell. Got all type of stories and funny anecdotes. And not only that, she gives back to comedians. You must love and respect that. The convention is coming up. Comics Rock convention is coming up, and she's here today. Welcome to the show, Miss Hope Flood. What's up, Hope?
Hi, boo. How are you?
Hope Flood up in this bitch, fine as hell. What up?
Kelly Kell says she in her early 30s. How early, Kelly? How early? How early, Kelly? My girl right there, my girl. Oh, can I cuss on the show? My
It's
girl
too late.
right
It's already. You got it.
How
Hey,
you doing,
first of all, Hope Flood, thank you for coming on the show, man.
Thank you for having me.
Comics Rock convention, man.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get into particulars,
Mm-hmm.
to have the wherewithal to put it on is awesome to me.
Thank you.
You started off doing something just for the girls, but then you also let us come in and bless it as well. Talk to me about the idea that started the whole thing, the Inkling.
What started it was from the Laugh-A-Palooza. That was years and years ago when Laugh-A-Palooza was in Atlanta. And they flew me out.
They flew you out?
They flew me out, okay? Round trip, though. Round trip.
Right, the whole flight. Back
Yeah,
with
a whole flight. I was like, okay, I'm still giving up, but I'm just saying, give me a round trip, okay? So anyway, so they flew me out, and I spoke with the owner, the guy who started Iran, and Marcus King was involved. And I told him, what is this about? He asked me to consult with him. And I said, if this isn't about comedians getting better, you're not going to get to year 10 with this. And he did it. And so I saw, because I am a comedian, a 30-year veteran comedian, I saw what they didn't do. And I said, well, let me do what they didn't do. And then God just dropped this in my head. And the reason I did it for the female comedians first is because we are so behind you guys. We are behind the male comedians. So it's like, okay, what is it that we need to do? Because we're behind. So I started a group on Facebook called FICA, Females in Comedy Association, to just start a conversation about what it is. The last Black female to ever have a sitcom in her name was Thea Vidal, and that was 1997 NBC. Wow. That hasn't happened again. So I just wanted to start a conversation with that. And from that, I started the Females in Comedy Convention, and I did it for about 2 years for just women. And then the male comedians were calling me and they were saying, well, Hope, we want to come. I'm put on a dress and a wig and some heels. And I'm coming. I'm like, don't hide behind the convention if you want to put a dress and a wig and some heels on. If that's what you do, that's what you do.
So be it.
Yeah. And so I rebranded the name to the Comics Rock Convention. And here we are 9 years later. It would have been 10, but the pandemic happened or whatever. Yeah. So this is my 9th year.
It would have been 10 or 11 or 12 by now. Yeah.
It would have. Yeah, it would have been. Well, I waited 1 year and then I saw Atlanta was open. I guess y'all didn't know that there was a pandemic going on in Atlanta.
We never did succumb to her shoes.
I think the corona was scared of catching HIV. So it just kept.
Oh, wow. Wow.
We a virus, but
hey, Hope Flood, not only the Comics Rock Convention, but you're also like the most industrious comedian out there, bar none.
When you say that, what you mean?
You know what I mean. Hope Flood, what you want, a purse? T-shirt, and it be nice stuff. Like, you don't sell no bullshit. The shirt, I'm like, I got one of them little shirts, not one glitter came off that shirt.
Not one. Not
I love that. Yo, so
I don't want people. I mean, because
talk to me about the business, like the way you exploit the business. Matter of fact, let me get my co-host because I got two lady female co-hosts today.
Yes.
Bring in Kelly Kales and the real Selena J.
Yay, Selena! Hi ho.
Hey, you hear me to ask you? You said you're early 30s. How early 30s?
I said about 33-ish. That sound 33 just sound good. 33.
33, because can't nobody question. When you say 35 or 33, yeah.
33, I'm still low.
Yeah, I think you might +5 it. Okay.
Hey, Hope, let me get that here.
You can have it.
Hold on. Everybody please. Let me get my homie in here too.
Hello, Jordan.
Great Jordan.
What it do?
What up, though?
Hi, Hope. Hi, Selena. Hi, Jordan.
Selena.
What up, Jordan? Jordan, I see you with the billboard. I see you with the billboards.
Yes, Lord.
Won't we do it?
But Hope, again, talk to me about like your business in terms of like when you travel, you in the cannabis business, you in the apparel business, and you make us know that we as comics are more than comics.
Well, it really worked out because when the pandemic happened, I just switched to another business, whatever, so I can stay paid. I live in LA. You know how expensive it is to live in LA and everything. So I ain't got nobody fluing me out and everything like that. So I got to pay, So basically I have a lip glitter business. It's called Hope Lips. I have a hat business, Hats by Hope. .biz, because my grandmother was a millionaire. She made hats from scratch and she taught that, but I didn't get that part of it. But I do bling them out. I do this to hats and everything like that. So I do that. So I just started on my hat business and blinging that out. But of course, my other main business, aside from being a stand-up comedian, is my cannabis business with my son. It's called highhopes.biz. I medicate and infuse any and everything. I'm an infuser. I can medicate and infuse anything. So I stay in the lab. I make Girl Scout cookies and of course the brownies, Rice Krispie treats, but I do about 9 different potato chips. I do Ritz crackers. I do animal crack cookies.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you have to tell you like, don't eat this whole damn cookie?
I tell them, don't play with my shit. Don't play with my shit. Okay, that's what I tell them. And they be like, "Hope, I was down for 3 days." I said, "I told you. I tried to told you." Because I medicate everything because I hate when people say it didn't get me high. I'm like, oh, really? Okay, no problem. I got you. And so
I ain't never had something from you and ain't got me high. I think Hope paid me in edibles one time. I said, I'll take you. I'll take you.
Okay, everybody at edibles. I've started Flame on edibles. One time we was going to a show and Flame had anxiety. I said, open your mouth. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. I popped one of them because that bitch had the best set of his life.
Yeah.
Ever since. I started that business with my son. He smoked so much goddamn weed. I was like, we got to figure out how to make some money off of this. And so it's called highhopes.biz. And really I want to the myth of cannabis being drugs is not true. So I want to educate people on the benefits and healing of cannabis and CBD. It is a healer. Prescription drugs is the actual drug. It's like putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound, but actual weed and CBD will heal you. THC, tetrahydrocannabinoid, is what gets you high and gets that euphoric feeling. And then cannabinoid, which is CBD, is what we take and we ingest it. It connects with the cannabinoid receptors already in our bodies, and it causes the healing. It's been around 100,000 years. Jesus used it to heal people. When he made the salve to make the blind man see, that was an indica.
Kelly like, oh, he did.
Yeah, it was an indica, and it's been around the.
Hold on. Hold on.
No, leave her alone. Leave her alone. It's in the Bible. Leave her alone.
It wasn't called weed. It was called strange plant. It was called flat cannabosium. So it's 100,000 years.
But Hope, you sound
research. Come on, I got one for you, Hope.
Yes, ma'am.
You said you infuse anything, right?
Anything.
I got something for you, Hope. Hey, can you infuse this insulin?
Yes, I can get you off of it. I can get you off of it. At least you won't be in no pain.
I just need you to get me off of it, or either infuse the insulin for me.
We'll do that. We ain't gonna tell nobody, but I'll do it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I can heal you though. We can heal you. It will heal you.
No, it does. And it deals with so many different factors: anxiety, depression, to help your appetite, body aches. It really puts you in a calm state. And it is a healing mechanism. So a lot of times I started eating edibles during the pandemic, and it healed my marriage.
Yeah. You was all out the door, huh? You was like, I don't like him, really. I don't like him. I love her.
Me and him became good partners.
Yeah, exactly. And so I make a juice, like Lunel takes my juice. It's called Hope Juice. And it has 5 stages, make you hot, horny, high, hungry. And then it's the best sleep of your life. And you can mix it with alcohol if you want to. So that's Lunel's favorite.
Why would you?
Yeah. You can be, Jordan, you can be high and drunk at the same damn time.
All right, Dr. Marijuana. I feel you, because you're the hell of a salesman. If a cat wasn't gonna do it, you think she'll think about doing it the way you do it?
Oh, I got a horny honey too. If your libido low and this and that,
I don't need no more. I don't need nothing. I need some stuff to dehornify me. I don't need no more.
Dehornify.
Who wants that, Jordan? Who wants that? Who wants to not want to do it?
He needed.
Goddamn horny. I need something to tone it down a little bit.
Y'all see Jordan dance? That's his horny dance.
There's too many women in Atlanta. You should be able to be okay with that. Okay. So I just that's highhopes.biz. I ship all over the world. I have a lot of patients. I call them patients. They're not customers, they're patients, because it's healing.
Dr. Marijuana.
Jetta Jones. Jetta's almost bedridden. And she's Miss Dupree from the Tom Joyner Morning Show.
Legendary.
Legendary. One of my mentors, and she's almost bedridden, and I've healed her. She went to the doctor, and he said, "Whatever you're taking, you keep taking it." And so that's a healer. So I've been doing that, but the 9th annual Comics Rock Convention, August 28th through September the 1st, Atlanta, Georgia, y'all. Comedians. This is 32 workshops, y'all. I know y'all, the thing is this, you know how to get on stage. We got that. But do you know this business? Do you know how to read contracts? Do you know that you have other gifts inside of you that you haven't even tapped into? And that's what the Comics Rock Convention is about. It's about saying, you know what? While I'm waiting to blow up with stand-up, I might be a better radio personality. I might have a book in me. I might be able to do commercials, voiceovers. I got some amazing speakers that are coming this year. And I'm so honored to have them come. Shang is coming. Rodney going to be there. Rodney, people love Rodney's class because it's interactive and people get to get up and actually do improv, because you need improv in your comedy. You need sketch comedy. You need to know how to write a contract and read a room and, you know, all of those things and stuff. So it's going to be August 28th through September the 2nd. I start off with a meet and greet. We're going to have some workshops there. We got some financial literacy workshops coming. Willie Lynch Jr. is coming with his Heaven's Grocery Store to help teach you how to be healthy on the road. Self-defense class, bra fitting class for the ladies. That's at night. That's our pajama jam, where the females, we're going to get together at a secret location and talk about the male comedians like a dog, Kelly. And
yes!
And that's hosted by Shima Franklin. And
oh, that's going to be good.
Yeah, and then
she rolls me every time she open her mouth.
Exactly. And Vanessa's going to come and teach self-defense, because a lot of the females are on the road by themselves. They need to know how to defend themselves. Some of the girls have gotten raped or attacked on the road. So we need to know how to beat a nigga ass. Okay. And so I just thought of 30 years of what I learned and didn't learn in this business. And I thought about that and I put it into workshops and seminars to help comedians to win, basically.
I know I tell you this all the time, Hope, and I just want to say this in front of the podcast, in front of everyone. I tell you this all the time. Thank you for being fearless, and thank you for taking that leap of faith and saying, I'm not just going to be selfish. I'm going to open up the doors for other women, because we know that in this industry, a lot of times people hold on to their jewels that they give, but for you to have a convention and say, not only am I going to open myself up to you, I'm going to open myself and my resources to you. So I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. And girl, you just a beacon. You a crazy ass beacon of light, and can't nobody live without it.
And I don't care, and I don't make no excuses for who I am.
And you shouldn't.
And I started all these movements for female comedians and things, and trying to help us in LA. Rodney knows I used to do all female shows and things, and people like, nobody's coming to see them, and people, that would be the best shows I ever had, and so, Rodney, I want to say this real quick, because I know you're Mo's friend, but I've spoken to Mo, I've sent messages and stuff. I sent the message to Mo, and she responded back, and we have spoken. God gave me an epiphany about what Mo was doing and all of the stuff. And me and Lunel, the first thing when she came out with the Tyler Perry and Oprah and Lee Daniels, nobody believed her. And me and Lunel were the only people to call her and say, we fucks with you, Mo. And whatever you're trying to do, thank you. Ain't nobody just gonna put on blast some of the most powerful people in Hollywood if it ain't true. That would be just crazy and asinine. But what God spoke to me and said is that, as a lot of us have, Mo has suffered a lot of losses in this business. The loss of her family, the loss of her son, the loss of this and stuff. And you suffer a lot of losses and stuff. And all you're trying to say is, hey, this is what's happening to me. It's like somebody crying out for help and saying, this is what happened to me, and I don't want it to happen to y'all. And she's fighting for that. And I just want to publicly say, thank you, Mo. Thank you for fighting for us and standing up. We got to have, I was the Harriet Tubman. We got to have a Sojourner Truth. We got to have those people. And it has cost me a lot. It has cost me a lot of my career, because people think, and Hope walk in the building, it's going to be some bullshit. But no, it's not. Whatever I come in there to do, if the lighting is messed up, if the microphone is messed up or whatever, all I'm trying to do is fix it so we can win and have a good show. That's it. And I just happen to be a woman. They'll accept that from a man, but they won't accept that from a woman like they will. They'll put $50,000 in your hand, Rodney, but they won't put that in my hand. They won't put that in Kelly Kell's hand and stuff. So I just want to publicly say thank you, Mo, for standing up and for the fight and doing what I wanted to do. Thank you, Tiffany, for giving a platform of the things that I wanted to do for Flame and those other female comedians and stuff, because that's who I am. And it costs. It really costs to stand up and be the boss. It really costs to say no. It really costs. It really costs. Even with comedians, we go on the road and or what is his name? To wear the hat, Ernesto. We on the road together, and I go up to him. I say, "They got your money?" He's like, "They don't have my money." I go to the promoter. Where's his money? Well, Hope, we got your money. Get his money. That's who I am. Yes, that's who I am. And it has cost me. It has cost me a lot, but it's all good. I never waver in doing good work. I'm gonna do what I have to do. I'm healthy. I got beautiful grandkids. I have a great son, whatever. And I just know that God is blessing me, and I'm being a blessing, and I'm gonna get a blessing. So the 9th annual Comics Rock Convention.
Come on now, the 28th through September 1st, August 28th through September 1st. Hopefully, let me ask you this too.
Because and I'm honoring people. I gotta honor people too.
Yeah, who you honoring this year?
I'm honoring Thea Badal with the Living Legend Award. Michael Collier, Comedian of the Year. George Wallace, the Lifetime Achievement Award. Angelo Sykes, the Comedy Club of the Year. Angelo keeps the Uptown open for us. He probably made a dime. He like J. Anthony Brown. J. Anthony Brown made a dime at the J Spot and everything, but he kept it open for Black comedians to have a place to work. Ray Gordon, Promoter of the Year. He's a promoter and comedian out of Philadelphia. He's amazing. And of course, Internet Comedian of the Year, Shula King. So that's what I'm doing this year. And performances by Angie Stone is going to be in the building. And that's going to be on Monday, August 29th. I do it during the week because I can't get y'all on the weekend. Y'all be gone and stuff or whatever. So it's during the week. It's a sacrifice, comedians. It's a sacrifice financially or whatever, but you can't afford to miss this information.
Atlanta makes it more worth it though, because it's easier to get here for a lot of people.
It is. And LA was a little far, or whatever, but LA is also the place you need to be in a sense as well. Atlanta's blowing up, but people come from Hollywood to Atlanta, they do their movies and then they going back home. They come back home, whatever. So I honor people in the business. I want to give people their flowers while they are here. We are losing too many people.
Now
Homes, everybody go. I'm sorry. I'm talking.
Hope you just shot some specials. Am I right?
I did. It's called the Hope Flood Experience. And I did them in Atlanta. And I'm on I have a channel on the XOD network. Y'all download it. It's 3 brothers. They started this channel to
Good guys. I like them.
They're amazing. Dominique and Mitchell and all those guys. And it's not to compete with Netflix, but it's to say, hey, we have a platform. We're in 2 billion subscribers' homes, and you can put your content up there, charge what you want to, keep your money, take it down when you want to. And they just gave me my own channel. Dominique actually used to be one of the producers of Comic View, Rodney. And so that's how I just reconnected with him about a couple of years ago. And he was like, here's your own channel, Hope. And so I'm doing specials for comedians. I started off with just doing Female Comics Rock, trying to help female comedians, but we don't have enough content. So I had to open it up. And so I'm doing specials. So also with the convention, the winners of their showcases, because we do showcases at night for the comedians at the mainstream comedy clubs in Atlanta, they'll get to do their own 15 or 20 or 30-minute special. So I gave one to Janet Dollar, Dante Ray, and Kier came and closed it out for me. And it was just an amazing experience. People came in, they got their little bag of goodies and stuff. They got to eat and the charcuterie board. I call it Chaka Khan board because I can't say charcuterie.
You just said it.
Charcuterie board. I want to make sure. And so it was a whole vibe and a whole experience. I had spoken word. My son came and he rapped. I had a singer, and it was just something different than just doing your regular comedy show. It was a whole vibe. It was a whole experience and stuff.
The award show was amazing last year.
Oh, it was something short of BET Awards, wasn't it, Kelly?
Oh, it was amazing. It was. But can you speak to this? We got 6.5 more minutes. Mm-hmm. Can you speak to this, Hope Flood? Can you speak to your transformation and encourage folks, how to get fine again like you did?
I was never not fine. I was never not fine. I was just big fine.
Never ever.
I was just big fine and stuff. Is my bounty going up, Rodney? What's my bounty? My bounty used to be $100. What is it now?
You hot in them streets right now. Hey. Like, you see Hope Flood, nigga?
Hope Flood? Everybody trying to fuck now. I said I ain't fucking niggas. I only fucking niggas who was fucking me when I was fat. So that's
back then y'all didn't want me. Now I'm skinny, niggas all on me.
Yeah. So I ain't fucking only fucking niggas who was fucking me when I was fat. So that's 1 ex-con, 2 rappers, and 10 comedians. Blow the whistle, shit. No, when I was married, I lived in Texas when I was on the radio there, and I got married, and big is big in Texas, and I never understood that being from LA, you know, big girl is got a problem here in LA. And my ex-husband figured the fat he cooked. He figured the fatter he got me, the less anybody would want me. And I didn't understand that then. And I came to Dallas at 14. I left there at 22, 23. And I'm 5 feet tall and I wear a 6.5 shoe and everything hurt. Everything hurt. When I would go to the doctor, everything that is related to your health is related to your weight. I would go to the doctor and say, my knees hurt, lose 50 pounds. My back hurt, lose 50 pounds. I have POCS where I have hair all on my face, lose 50 pounds. I have sleep apnea. And all of these things were piling up. My grandmother died at 65 of diabetes, went into a diabetic coma, was in the house dead. Her and my little cousin dead together in the house in my hometown. My mother died at 56 with diabetes. This generational curse stops right here with me.
Yeah.
It stops right here with
in the name of Jesus.
That's it. And I break a lot of generational curses in our lives. And that's why sometimes, y'all, it's so difficult to do what you're trying to do because you're breaking generational curses and the devil don't like that. Yeah. So I break a lot of generational curses. And I just really got tired of being a fat bitch. I'm just going to be honest. I just got tired. You know, I got tired of not being able to walk or going through the airport and I got to get a wheelchair, you know, or whatever, having sleep apnea, wearing that mask. That mask ain't cute at night when you're trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's like niggas trying to put their dick in your mask, you know, all kind of shit.
And you a fucking scuba diver.
Yeah, talking about mask off. You know what I'm saying? So that, and so I first I went and got the gastric sleeve because I was gonna have a doctor just fix me up. And he said, I have to be honest with you. He said, you have got to get this weight off of you. And so he told me, he said, you need to get like maybe the gastric sleeve or the bypass. And I opted to get the sleeve. And so I lost over that whole period of a year, I lost 120 pounds, you know, with that. And I felt better and everything. But now all this hanging skin, you know, whatever, really in my arms and everything and in my stomach. And so, well, you know, during the pandemic and right before it, I took my PPP money and I put it on me. You know, I'm a business. So I took my PPP money and I went to Mexico. I'm 2 hours from Mexico. And the reason I'm so transparent with it is that I want to encourage other people. Black women should stop shaming other Black women for getting work done. We need to stop this shit.
Yeah.
Wow. I hear other women say, well, he don't like me with my flat ass and my fupa, then fuck him. Well, he don't like you with your flat ass and your fupa. Okay, do something about it because you can. So I live 2 hours from Tijuana. I go over there. I get all of my work done. So after I lost the weight, you know, I went and I had a tummy tuck done. Then I had a breast lift done. You know, I had my arms fixed because all of the skin was just hanging. It was just hanging and it wasn't appealing. I had my thighs done. I didn't have no booty no more. So I went and got my booty done. I fat transfer and my booty done. I've had probably about $35,000-$40,000 worth of work done.
Damn, Hope. Okay, high hopes. I got high hopes now.
Yeah, high hopes. They helped me do that. And
I'm gonna get my boobs done.
Yeah, I'll take you to the doctor. I went and had them lifted and stuff, and he put an implant in them and stuff.
I'm gonna get my boobs done.
Yes, you need to get them cut off. Is what you need to do. Men get them cut off. And
you know what? That's really encouraging, Hope, because every time I say I'm gonna get a tummy tuck, everybody like, don't do it. Do it the natural way, nigga. I'm 33.
What's the natural way?
I ain't did it right. That I'm gonna have to just get this.
Not only that, if you've had children, start over. If you had children, that you know, that fupa there, that's not going anywhere. I don't care how many sit-ups, crunches, I don't care how many waist trainers, none of that is going to help because you have stretched it out of its original state. So you
Hope, you're humble. If I get all this work done, I'm about to be funny acting. Rodney go like, join my live. Nigga, I got a tummy tuck. I'm not about to be on your live. I just got flued out.
I just got flued out. But you know, I think I kind of lost. I had an epiphany. I have therapy with my therapist every Tuesday and stuff because we need therapy and stuff. And it has affected my comedy in a way because I was funny hiding behind the fact. I was hiding behind being a big girl, being funny. And now that I'm not a big girl anymore, I almost don't. I don't know. I can't do none of the fat jokes no more, you know, or whatever. And so it is kind of affecting my comedy. So I have to do a real reintervention. So just keep that in mind. But I did it for my health, you know, whatever. And I want to look good, and I want to like what I see in the mirror and stuff. I didn't have my coochie done. This is my second pussy, okay, y'all. This is my second pussy.
Okay,
Okay,
wait a minute, Hope.
What they do to it? What they do to it?
Wait a minute.
Tighten it up.
Damn.
She got a mommy makeover.
Jordan, shut up. Oh, a grandmama makeover. Okay, Jordan, stop laughing.
So Hope, let me
get a new
Hope.
coach.
I know this turned into the Hope Show.
Yeah, it is.
Baby, let me tell you how you blessing me, okay?
Okay.
Because I got a lot of shit going on, and I feel the same way, and I be a lot of transparent about what I'm saying and what I'm doing and how I feel. Because if I don't feel good, I don't look good, then I don't want to fucking do nothing, okay?
Yes.
So I'm dealing with the diabetes, okay? And it's kind of, I just
right
got
there.
out of the house.
Hold on, let's say that moment. We gotta take a break. We right back. Hey, reset the show. Hopefully, hang out with us for another few minutes. And Selena, say that story. We'll be right back. My name is Rodney Perry.
Yes.
I got
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
People, an incredible first hour of the show, man. Appreciate all of you for tuning in. Michelle C, I see you. Sherelle Thomas, Latrice, I see you. Welcome to the show. Lavinia, Keandra said, I just want my boobs lifted. They ain't never sat up. All right. She's here with us today, giving us all the game from weed to the Comics Rock Convention, August 28th through September 1st, honoring Thea Vidal, Michael Collier, Angelo Sykes, Ray, Shula King, Angie Stone will be performing. Wow. What an incredible weekend ahead of us. That's August. That's this month. I want to bring Hope back on the screen.
Hey.
And also, Miss Selena J. I cut you off, Selena. Please, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Rodney. Appreciate that. So, yes, Hope, I just wanted to let you know that you are truly a blessing. I'm trying to hold my tears back because I'm going through that. I'm going through everything you talked about, you touched on. I'm going through that. But I want to say, I'm a be a change too in my life. I don't have nobody in my family that had diabetes. I'm the first one.
Wow.
And I just want to know, why. And I think that, maybe God trying to direct me in the direction I need to be in. You see what I'm saying? I love comedy. I talk about the diabetes. I talk about this, but that's not helping me. That's not helping me, Hope. I need to get rid of this.
You type 1 or type 2?
2.
The thing with diabetes is that all of this stuff, high blood pressure, we're in a stressful business, and it stresses us out. And a lot of it is stress, and a lot of it is worry. And that's what causes these things. And eating on the road bad. Eating bad on the road. Ricky Harris, when we used to be on the road together with Def Jam, Ricky was a health fanatic. He didn't eat meat, or he had to have stuff, just healthy things. And I didn't understand it until he died, that he had a generational thing that his father had, that his uncles had, or whatever. And it just took him out of here. No matter what he did, it just came on him all at once, and it just took him out. I miss him so much, right? Ricky Harris was one of my best friends, and I miss him so much. And what you have to do, Selena, you have got to totally work on your health. You want to live? You got kids? You have kids?
Yeah,
Selena?
and I got grandkids. I
And
got
you
grandkids,
see,
3.
I have my granddaughter. She's my mini me. I want to be here for her. I want to be here for my grandkids. And it makes me sad too that you're going through that, but I am transparent with everything because you know a lot of celebrities, they don't tell people when they go away for 6 months, they didn't either been to rehab or they didn't have work done. It's one of the other.
Yeah.
You know, and so I'm transparent. I've always been transparent because I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks about me and what I gotta do. This
You
for
know,
me.
Hope, I'm the same way. I talk about the diabetes. I do a whole set where I strip down to just my undergarment.
Thanks.
You know, not the, you know, like a shapewear. Let me get it right now, like a shapewear, because I want people to know I'm there for the people.
Yeah,
because
but being
I
there
know
for
if
the
I'm
people
going
is
through that
taking
and
them
I
on
feel
that
this
journey.
way, then they do too. But what I need to do is I need to get me together because it's causing me not to go to the stage. It's causing me not to really give a fuck because I'm so upset. But I understand that that's not gonna help me.
No, it's not, and it's not going to help the world. See, our job, we are ministers of laughter. That is what comedians are. And our job, like people go to church and you go to church to hear the word. You got to hear your favorite church song before you go home and blow your fucking brains out or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That is the same thing that we are to people who come to comedy clubs.
Yeah.
So it's nothing wrong with telling your story, but there's a journey that needs to happen so you can heal and bring them people along. You know what I'm saying? Like Mo was bringing them fat girls along and stuff, and then she lost the weight and left them. I was like, Mo, no, you were supposed to bring them with you. So that could be a whole nother platform for you to do. And I know you don't feel good with the diabetes because I know what diabetes is and stuff. Some days you feel good, other days you don't feel good, but you're going to have to get up when you don't feel like it. You are going to have to do something about your weight because what you don't want is to them start cutting off your limbs.
Yes, ma'am. Because I just.
All right, what we're not gonna do is talk about limb cutting. Everybody freeze. Everybody freeze. Ain't nobody gonna lose a toe today.
That's
no,
right.
Damn. No, because you know, Hope, I just experienced going to the. I had to go to the emergency room because you know I was dizzy and I fell a few times in the house and I was like I know I gotta go, so I went on and went, and then you know
you gotta
come to find out
drinking in the house
that's
too,
because
though,
of the
now.
Huh?
You gotta stop drinking in the house too.
I don't drink, Rodney, or smoke.
That's just like Rodney. That's like Rodney. When Rodney got sick and he was in the hospital, I called him. I said, well, Rodney, what is it? And he told me, and he was like, he didn't want to take his high blood pressure medicine because it makes him impotent. I said, Rodney, you got 6 kids. You didn't did a lot of fucking in your day, okay? Because guess what won't happen? Dead dick don't work.
First of all, that was a private conversation.
Dead dick don't work either. It's something about dead dick. It's hard, but it just don't work the same. Okay, so you know whatever.
If you get somebody to jump on it, it's all right. Look,
it's all right and stuff. But we have to take care of our health as comedians. We're on the road. These clubs don't have good food, or sometimes you don't get to eat. You eating out the vending machine at the hotel. People want to take you out to eat.
I can't do
so
it.
Let's start with Selena, maybe getting the gastric sleeve. Then you can lose some weight. You got to do it now. They pay for it now. You don't have to worry about it. You got enough things going on that I think it's 2 or 3 things, and they will pay for it on Medi-Cal. You don't have to pay for these things, whatever. Let's start there. So you got to be proactive. We could talk about it all day long, but if you're not going to do nothing about it, you just woe is me. That's it. And you just want to hear people, you just want people to hear you talk about it, but you got to be about it. You want to live? You want to fucking live?
Yeah, I do. I do.
That's all I'm saying. Do you want to live? Because this is the thing.
All right.
This is the thing. I had an aunt, my great aunt lived to be 103. So I got an aunt 95. I probably will live another 40 years. Do you want to live it well or do you want to live it sick? That's what you have to fucking decide. I'm done with it.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Hey, thank you, Ms. Hope Flood, for coming on. The Comics Rock Convention goes down August 28th through September 1st, right here in Atlanta, Georgia. And are the shows are ticketed, so you got to get tickets for the shows. Am I right?
For the for the purple carpet tribute, you can go to comicsrockconvention.com. Comedians, I'm still running a special. It's $2.99, but right now on the Rodney Perry show, if you get it now, it's 50% out. So it's $149, and use the code CRC1. I just want people to come, Rodney. I really don't make no money off of it, and I don't have any sponsors. So the registration money pays for everything. I pay every speaker. Right. I fly people in. I put them up in the hotel. I pay the people that performing. Kelly Kales is performing. Nick Lewis is performing. Duchess is performing. I got presenters. Marvin Hunter is performing, and Kiana Dancy is coming, and JT and Don DC Curry is coming to present these awards and everything. So everybody I pay, I give them stuff, whatever. So I don't have a sponsor. I don't have anybody to sponsor it. So all the registration pays for it. People look at it and think I'm making a whole bunch of money, which I should. I should to make some money. I don't know why Black businesses act like that, but I should. But everything, when they come and they see it, this is really probably a $500 or $1,000 convention and everything with 32 words. Your class alone, Rodney, 6 weeks of your class is $300.
$350.
Oh, sorry, $350. My bad.
Hey, Hope, I want to say this to you though, Hope. You have inspired me to go ahead and get my muscle implants because I'm not happy with myself. So I'm gonna do that.
You're not happy with you look good.
No, he needs the muscle implants.
I'm tired of Kelly complaining, talking about, you know what I'm saying, that I ain't big enough. So I'm gonna go.
He's my internet husband and he need them.
I got something for you. You smoke enough weed, you get the munchies. You get it up, or whatever.
All he gonna do is eat lettuce because he ain't nothing but a damn vegan.
Yeah, of all the vegans I know are sick. Every vegan I know is sick and frail.
Hell yeah.
Their nose always running like they snort cocaine and shit, but whatever. They just look frail, Kelly. Every vegan need a fucking burger. That's what you vegans need. Get you a burger.
But I tell you, he would go out to eat and smell my food to death.
Poor thing. They be the one drop dead, get hit by a truck because you a vegan and shit or whatever and everything. Get you some meat in your life. I'm sorry. It's the vegans are like the vaccinated. They think they're better than everybody, like the iPhone users. iPhone users think they're better.
It's because we are.
Y'all are not. Y'all are definitely missing out on life.
I love y'all. I love you. Kelly Kells, this weekend I'll be in the A, Rodney. I'm at a cannabis convention. Kelly Kells, are you going to be here, Kelly?
I am. I may pull up with you.
You're on the show. What are you talking about?
No. I'm talking about, I think something else like a convention. Like, y'all convention.
The Cannabis Expo is called womenwhocan.org. You guys can get your tickets. It's going to be at the DoubleTree in Parameter on Saturday, August the 6th. I have a booth there, so I'll have all my high host products. My Delta 8 and Delta 9 is out. CBD, THC. I'll have gummies. I'm sponsoring the comedy show with Kelly Kells and Duchess and Light Skin Bobby Brown and Bo P. That Saturday after the cannabis convention is at the DoubleTree in Perimeter. I'm speaking on the platform, talking about cannabis. It's going to be a lot of speakers, a lot of booths there. And it's going to be in Atlanta on Saturday, August 6th at the DoubleTree in Perimeter. That's what I do.
That's what you do. Pull up.
You pull up. Look at Rodney. He look like he's tired. Okay. Rodney,
I love it. Thank you so much, Hope. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
And you ready to get your hat line together, Rodney? I got you.
Ooh. No, it's over. Okay. I don't know. It's something we got a lag. That's why I got to take a break. I'll take a break. When I come back, more show. Thank you, Hope. Love you.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life, but how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have prediabetes, a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, but more than 80% don't know they have it. The good news is, prediabetes can be reversed, and for many people, healthy changes in their daily routine can make a big difference. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Sean, and I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawneeScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawneeScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on it. All you have to do is go to ShawneeScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Sean. Yeah.
Tried to kill me. No, for real. She tried to kill me. I woke up, she had a pillow on my face, a pillow. But what she don't know is I got sleep apnea. So half the night I don't be breathing no way. Found out stuff about my wife over these 200, 300 days. I found out my wife is passive aggressive. That means when something wrong, she won't tell you something wrong. You just got to figure it out. Okay, not only is she passive aggressive, she's also lactose intolerant. So she get mad, she won't tell me, she go downstairs and drink a half a gallon of milk. Now I gotta sleep through Beirut. Pew, pew.
Welcome back. We're waiting on Rodney to come back.
Well, I guess we could slide in there like that. Selena, look at you. You eating a cucumber. Is that a cucumber?
Hey, Kelly, I'm telling you, when they told me why I got dizzy, I went to the store and bought the whole produce department.
I know.
I didn't go down none of the middle aisles, baby. I went all around the side.
No, seriously, that my trainer told me, like, if you trying to lose weight, you can't shop in the middle part of the grocery store. All the food that you need for you to be successful and healthy is on the outer skirts of the grocery store.
Oh, wow.
So that's the think about it. Everything that's in the inside is the boxed, canned, and everything else. Everything around is fresh fruit, produce, and even meat and things like that. So
my diet.
I need to lose 670. Huh?
My dietitian just told me the same thing. She said everything you need is on the outer perimeter. I'm telling you, I went straight to the produce department and brought all the produce.
I might just start eating that Loving Hut.
Me a juicer.
I might go to the Loving Hut.
Too, so y'all, I'm gonna be straight, y'all.
You got it.
Jordan, do you juice or do you just eat vegan foods or do you juice too?
I do it all, juice and eat, and but I'll eat a lot of spinach, avocado, I'm always aware. And even if a person doesn't want to be vegan, you know what I'm saying, you can just be aware of the intake of meat. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a disciplined, hard thing to do. But if you could just be aware and say, okay, today I'm not going to do any meat, maybe twice a week, not do meat, you see a huge improvement. But I would say stay away from dairy, period. It is just not good. Look at Kelly.
People kill me with the stay away from dairy.
Oh, dairy.
Why, Jordan?
What? I had a lot of problems. I had a lot of allergies. I had a lot of my mind racing all the time where I can't sleep because I'm thinking of 117 different things at one time. And when I got off that dairy, allergies completely went away. My mind racing. I can lay down and go straight. What you eat is super, super important to your health. So, and if you don't want to give up dairy automatically, just don't do it as much. And there's good alternatives, almond milk and these different types of milk. You stay away from milk, period. You just, if you knew. Milk is just not good. Don't give it to your kids. Don't give it to nothing. Milk, it's just not good.
Do you drink almond milk?
Yes.
Okay.
I love me some almond. I love the non-dairy ice creams. I mean, there's good alternatives.
And that is true. So like when I have meatless patties, I gotta cook them up. I gotta fry them things hard so they can taste like something else. They don't low key
does a good job. Beyond Meat,
you gotta fry what hard?
Meatless patties. They gotta be hard. Like they can't be juicy because they're gonna taste like whatever it's supposed to taste like. But if they fry hard, I'm tricked. Like it's a piece of burger. And I chew it quick.
Yeah.
All right, now let's play some games. Let's play a game. Let's play this or that. All right.
Let's go.
All right. Ketchup or ranch? Kelly Kelly.
Ranch.
Ranch? Selena?
Ranch.
I can't even ask Jordan because he don't probably eat neither one.
No, I do ketchup, but no organic ketchup, but no ranch.
Kelly, why you got your eyebrow up?
Because I'm with Jordan all the time and he not lying. And it's really an inconvenience to my life. Because we gotta go look for stuff. He be like, every time he gets some, he turning them back over like. So I'll be trying to buy him little snack. I bought him one snack and I ain't bought you nothing else.
Hey, she probably that Beyond Meat
jerky
was good too.
Yeah, and it made me sick smelling it.
Smell like a dog biscuit.
In honor of the person who won this $1 billion lottery, would you rather win the lottery or find your soulmate?
Win that lottery. Get that lottery.
I can buy my soulmate. I can buy my soulmate.
You gonna buy him,
baby.
Somebody said that was a stud.
Down, baby.
Somebody said that was a stud who won. I said, well, shit, I'm about to be hollering at a stud because.
Bitch, I'm shoulder gay. Bitch, I'm shoulder gay.
Okay, would you rather see a comedian in a serious film or a serious actor in a comedy film?
A serious actor in a comedy film. I want to see him.
Too.
I want to see what he could do funny, because a funny person, they could be serious because they we know how to fucking act. A fool.
Yeah. Well, whoever LeBarian Burton is, he must be a Christian and looking for love in all the wrong places. Because I don't want. I honestly would like to. Well, I don't know if you all noticed. It can be a horror movie. It can be a action movie. Comedy is in everything now. There's always a comedic relief in every movie I've ever watched. It's always going to be something funny. Even when the most scariest movie going to have something like you chuckle at. So I would like to see a serious comedian in a comedy. Because now you got to do that nonstop. And comedy is one of the hardest arts, period. Because when it don't land, it don't land.
Right.
There you go, Uncle.
Hey, Kelly Kel. I learned something from you when it don't land. This what I learned to say. Oh, fuck y'all, that was funny.
Rodney, the question was, would you rather see a comedian in a serious film or a serious actor in a comedy?
Well, I mean, here's the reality. You kind of can't fake comedy. You're either good at comedy or you're not. And so it will be easier to see a comic do a serious film than vice versa. My opinion. But hey, thank you guys for holding down. I had some technical difficulty on this side, and it was like super tripping over here, and we was able to get through it. I heard y'all talking about all kind of shit, veganism and everything. All right. Appreciate y'all. We got another guest coming in like 6 minutes. Also, did you get that that piece this piece you sent me in the chat?
About the
Yes, I want to play that.
Okay, let me find it for you.
All right. Man, you know, one of the things I like to do on this show, guys, is to of course we have our legal eagles come on once a week, but we got to pay attention to this stuff, man, and we can't wait till it gets to be a travesty. You got to grab it the first day. And I saw this story that I asked Candy about, and I want to pull it up and get you guys' thoughts on it. Looks like it happened in Tennessee.
Okay.
Another episode of police brutality, man, and they beat this young man in his in his home, in his face with their billy clubs, and it's just totally unacceptable, man. We're gonna try to get that up. As we look at this world and we see like stuff like this, serious stuff, man. How do we respond, guys? Like, is there something? I mean, we've seen it in your hometown, Kels, with in Milwaukee. We've seen, you know, so many things. New York, Georgia, Tennessee, Florida. We ride through Florida this week, and there's Confederate flags in Florida on the road trip headed down to Jacksonville. Trip me out.
And that young boy was just doing DoorDash, and they ran in his house, and the woman was like, "Stop! That's my son. Stop!"
And it's like, you know, I kind of fault the person that's making the video too.
Why?
You know what I mean?
Well, if they don't show the video, we won't really know the details of it too. Though I know it seemed like senseless, you know.
Right.
But you know, it's a reason for that too, Rodney.
No, I get it. But if you see me get my ass whooped, help me.
But that's not gonna help. How right? That's so. Before we even play the video, I really want to touch on that. So the bystander effect, all those things are real. So sometimes if you jump in, you make it worse, right? So you want to be able to record it, because if they would have jumped in, they would have just, now they got reasons to shoot, kill. It's so scary right now because you don't know what to say. Like, if you jump in it, because I think that if somebody pulled James over and the police was aggressive, I'd probably be the one going to jail, because I'm so like gung-ho, like don't hurt them, but it could possibly make the situation worse. Right. You know, you got to almost like dumb it down so they don't feel like they in fear of you. It's scary. I don't know.
It is.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't have to be like this in 2022.
I mean, you know, we always say what year it is, but I don't know if it makes a lot of difference. It feels like it's motherfucking 1952. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this behavior, you know, whether it's from the cops or whoever, is totally unacceptable. Is it ready, Kenny?
Mm-hmm. Ready.
Go ahead.
This video shows officers charge into the family home of Calloway. A report says they had to kick in a door to get to him. You see them chase Calloway into an upstairs room where Calloway's attorney said he hid behind a couch and officers began tasing him. Affidavit from police said the taser had, quote, no effect on Calloway, so they used a baton instead, and the fight moves downstairs. He has no weapon! Why are you pointing at me? He's beating him and taking him! He has no weapon, sir! There's no weapon! They're being aggressive! Video then shows what appears to be a sheriff's deputy walk in. No! You will not don't put your hands on me! Do not put your hands on me! The affidavit picks up saying that the taser and batons both did not work, and, quote, Calloway continued to resist arrest, but once in a bedroom. But while on the ground, this happens, according to Calloway's attorney.
Putting his foot on the head area and the neck of Brandon Calloway.
Second video begins as this video.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't put your foot on his neck. Yeah, no.
But I mean, but you hear me when we talk about what happened to George Floyd in 8 minutes. It was people right there. You know, it's like, you know, I like to think that somebody at 7 minutes could have just tackled that cop and
Yeah.
took him off. But then, like you say,
Yeah, that's
you
easier said than done, though,
out your
man.
head.
You're gonna respect that uniform and that badge, even if whether you want to or not. It's so hard because these people they have a license to kill. If you try to step in, you can definitely be killed, and there's nothing that can be done. There's nothing that can be done about that.
But he was killed anyway, Jordan.
No, I'm talking about trying to go and save someone or try. This is enough, you know. Now they're saying that you're impeding their what they're trying to do as far as arresting somebody, and they can just kill you, and there's nothing that can be done about that.
I think that's the mental paradigm shift, though. Like, if you're not willing to die, then so be it. You know what I mean?
It's easy to say that when you ain't right there, and they can.
No. I wasn't there. And I get the everybody standing down, but the people in the 60s didn't stand down. You know, I had a chance to meet a bunch of those freedom riders and stuff, freedom riders, a few months ago at an event. And you know what? They told me, say, Rodney, we were scared. We were afraid, you know, but we did it anyway. And like, there needs to be a mental paradigm shift. And I don't know, it might not come from a guy like me that's 50 years old. It's gonna come from a young man.
But okay, so yes, that is very true. But we also have to condition ourselves. So that's why I was saying I'd probably be the one to go to jail, because you have to calm down. Because if you're in your calmest state, then they can't make any mistake. When that boy was acting like that, they could have easily said they felt threatened. They could have easily said he went for my gun. So you literally have to tell yourself down. That's just like when you tell your kid, be quiet with the teacher. They're going to win, right? Right? No matter if you may think you're right, just wait until I can talk to this teacher. Wait until the heat, everything calms down, because while you are high head, the teacher is still the teacher, and they're going to ultimately win. The police is still the police. No matter what, they're going to ultimately have the upper hand in that situation. But if you calm your ass down while somebody's recording and they still doing this crazy shit, now we can see. But when he's doing that, and I understand that's what fear does, it puts you in a shock. Like, I don't know what's going on. Somebody just died. But when he's doing that, can't nobody say he didn't reach for the gun. Can't nobody say he this and that, the third. So it's like, you damned if you do, if you damned if you don't. But just remain calm. And that's unfortunate. That's the conversation I'm having with my nephews. Right. If you get pulled over, don't get crazy.
No, I get it, man. I'm ex-military. I understand that. But I'm reminded of George Floyd. So many people standing around, making a video, recording for 8, 9 minutes. The guy's telling you he cannot breathe. And talking is just not working.
Yeah.
It's just not working.
I probably would have tackled him too, Rodney. I think I would have. I probably would have tackled the white man.
Now, like Jordan said, I'm saying, like Jordan said, do you run the risk of getting shot in the head yourself? Probably.
Yeah. You know, Rodney.
But I don't think
hold on. Go ahead, Jordan. Go on, Jordan.
I don't think that in hindsight, I don't know, even though, cause I don't know how long you can, I don't know how tight or whatever. I think anyone would have tried to save George Floyd if they knew that he was going to die, because you got to remember, I don't know how long somebody can have a foot on their neck. I don't know how tight it was. We really don't know, because of course you would jump in, but in the situation, if there's something going on between the police and even somebody you love, everything in you wants to go at this police officer. But it's like Kelly said, if somebody's doing something to James and you want to, but there's still a little bit of resistance, because it's like, man, they got all the power. If they literally can do whatever they want to me, and they're gonna say you should have respected the badge, you should have respected the fact that, man, that's a tough call. In hindsight, going, oh, he died. Yeah, I think anybody in their right mind would have tried to be the savior and try to come in there, but no one knew it was going to go that far, is what I believe. The people that were actually there.
The only thing I would say with that is, maybe if it was a mother and it was her child, she probably wouldn't give a damn.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause I'm just going all in, and in my mind, if it was my child, that's the first thing I'm gonna think. I'm gonna be like, we all gonna die today. Yeah. That's the mentality that I got.
Oh, yeah, of course.
If you about to do this to my son, my grandson, my daughter, hey, we all fucking gonna die. You know,
I think it's different if he had a family member or somebody who was there at the, because it's tough. As much as we feel for somebody, a complete stranger, to say I'm gonna put my life at risk to save you, and I'm not knowing that you're going to die.
Point. That's my point, Jordan, is that as a people, we gotta at some point be fed up. As a people, we have to at some point. It's never gonna stop. They prove they don't care about our lives. So somebody gonna have to be Christmas addicts.
Hey,
somebody gonna have to be Sir Join the Truth. Somebody. It's not Rodney Perry.
I don't give a fuck. What's that organization, y'all? They wear all the black, and it's called I Don't Give a Fuck something.
Are you talking about the men in Atlanta with the guns?
Yeah, them.
I don't think that's the name of it, but I know
but we know they don't give a fuck. We know they don't.
They do not. And
but
they are armed.
Y'all know who I'm talking about, right?
But hear me out. They're armed and they're respected.
Yes. That's who I need to get. I need to be in that group. We need to make it wider, bigger, because y'all, for real, this just happened to my 5-year-old best friend's father. He was in Duluth at the restaurant. He went in the restaurant to get his food or whatever. His order wasn't right. So he was talking to the lady about it, and it kind of blew out of proportion. This off-duty cop came in, put his 2 cents in, started arguing with the guy. The guy was leaving the store. So I guess the officer came out in the parking lot and said something. So my friend's husband got on the ground and was like, you know what you want me to do? With his hands up. Now we couldn't hear what he was saying, but that's what he did, right? So he lured him back into the store and fought with him and shot him right down in the. He dead.
Wow. One way we can combat this is for economic know-how. You know, I think money is a big difference here too, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to add Mr. Hopgood to our team to kind of educate us on some things, so we can have some financial freedom. That makes a big difference, guys. So, welcome to the show, Hopgood. Where you at, bro?
Damn.
What's going on, Rodney? How you doing? How's everybody?
Well, we were talking about some of the violence happening in our neighborhoods. And no, you can leave everybody up, Candy.
Come back in.
We can talk. A lot of what we're experiencing, Hopgood, is because of we don't have any financial security. Am I right?
You're absolutely right. You know that. Remember how I'm using a metaphor, so y'all, I'm gonna go quick. When you were a kid and your mom told you to clean up, they give you some money. It gave you motivation. It gave you focus, and you were able to do the task at hand and receive the money to go get what you need to get. If you release the chains of someone's financial boundaries, they'll be able to accomplish anything. I said something the other day on I have my own little podcast live I do when I'm driving. When we, as a culture, we all have a level of genius. And when we focus in on that level of genius, whether it be money, fashion, politics, or whatever, and then we have some, like I said, muscle behind that hustle, we're great. We can be great. And a lot of the organizers come because a lot of people, they can't go out and organize, they complain and pick it because a lot of them are working 2 and 3 and 5 jobs, and it's economically designed that way to keep you stagnant. So what you said was exactly what we need to do as a people. We need to start with the financial foundation.
Hey, give me this, Mr. Hopgood. What's how can we begin to heal ourselves financially? Like when you start thinking about, I remember as a young man, my credit was horrible because I rent to own a couch and it just tore my credit up.
Hey, Shout out to Renner Center for all that. Renner
Center got us all.
Renner Center.
Okay, I had that on my silent because I furnished I furnished 3 apartments with Renner Center. So let's keep it a whole buck this morning.
Right. But that's ultimately a bad idea.
Oh, absolutely. But then, Renner Center, like right now, Citibank is doing a thing talking about buying back Black Wall Street. I'm from Oklahoma, and I never was taught about Black Wall Street. I didn't learn about Black Wall Street until I was 45 years old.
Wow.
And they used to drill us in that in Oklahoma, they used to didn't let you graduate unless you took Oklahoma history. But they didn't say anything about Black Wall Street. So like Citibank and all these banks and the Wells Fargo and all these banks are doing this buy black. Okay, so because it's cool to be black now.
Right.
Ish. So what Renner Center used to do, they started hiring people to look like you and I. And then they started placing, if you paid the account off, they would put it on your Equifax bureau. Because Aaron's and Renner Center, their hub used to be in Atlanta. But when they stopped doing that, when they realized that, okay, well, no, we make our money on people not paying people. That's not a good idea. So they stopped reporting it to the credit bureau to keep you stagnant. So now it used to be it was a bad idea, then became a decent idea. Now it's still a bad idea again. But Rodney has called upon me to find some tips, and I do have a few tips in there for people who can get the same effect from that.
Give it to me, dog.
So first off, how many of us on here is leasing? I said I wouldn't buy me another house till I get married. But I have perfect credit, praise the Lord. There are people out there who are leasing every day. If someone doesn't pay anything, they pay where they live. There are apps where you can place your rental history on your credit like it's a trade line, and it'll backdate up to 2 weeks. up to 2 years. Now you say, Charles, why does that matter? The backdating is going to show a history of you paying perfectly. And most rent nowadays, especially with the pandemic going on, is anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000 a month, depending on where you live. That's a great trade line to place on your credit, an individual trade line that shows that you're credit worthy and can be trusted with more money and more responsibility. It does what a secure credit card does without tying up your money. One of the apps that I like is Boom Pay, BOOMPAY. You can Google that and it'll pull up the link. Boom Pay is one of the least expensive apps that will do this for you. They contact your landlord and say, hey, has Charles been paying his rent on time? Absolutely. And they'll report every month.
Well, hold on, Hopgood. There's a caveat to this. You don't want to tell them to look at your rental history if your ass is mispaying rent.
Absolutely not. You're absolutely right. Don't do this if you've missed a payment. But if you've been under 30 days, by law, they gotta say, well, you've been on time. So you're good to go there. And you'll be able to place the rent on there. So, but if you're gonna pay late, don't do it. This does 2 things for you. It creates a path for you to have financial literacy as well as financial freedom and security. It also creates a discipline within the fabric of you so you can do the right things to get out of the situation that you're in. Rodney said something so eloquently the other day. We are not that bad off. There are people that look like you and I that live, breathe, and hope and pray that they can step out in the world and make your life euphoric and give you this information. You just have to wake up like on the movie The Help. Ain't you tired? Ain't you tired of being treated that way?
I mean, it's a trip because as we unpack the whole thing with the young man running through his house and it occurred to me that financial freedom is really could be the secret. Jordan, like you said, you might not want to run up on the cops, but there's a power to the security of having money.
Period.
Oh boy, say it again.
So let me get to the backstory real quick. The government used to they set this thing for the fair housing. The fair housing was set up for us. The government set, but then you get these landowners, these homeowners are getting this great land, this in great neighborhoods that want to make and develop. They started doing what's called redlining.
Yes,
there's still a form of that now. Mm-hmm. If you were to apply for insurance, if you went to one neighborhood or one zip code and the insurance was a little bit less, and then you go to another neighborhood and insurance is a little bit more. A lot of people didn't know that insurance is controlled by credit too. So they know that they'll check. They say that they check. Well, there's been burglaries and there's been theft. No, that puts a label on you to let them know what ethnicity you are based upon the information that they have, historically, this neighborhood has been black and it's not going through gentrification. So the probability of this and this, they won't say it. It's a very ugly secret, but it's a way to keep people down where they've historically been. So to answer Rodney's question, yes, financial footing will keep you from things of that nature, because if you have stellar credit, then you can apply for jobs that you qualify for and don't have to worry about a background check or a credit check. So now you're making a better wage. You're being able to save money because you're not paying rent in other places where you would pay. You're not paying more for your insurance. You're not paying more for your utilities, which all these things are controlled by credit, as well as your life, health, dental. All those things are controlled by credit. You created a financial flux for yourself. You're teaching your children the same things, and you're not being subjected to the things that maybe someone in an urban climate would be.
Right. Now how good? You gave me some game the other day. We was talking, and man, you broke it down. I can't remember what it was. It just slipped my mind. But we're talking about ways to make your credit better.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, give us that and sum it all up for me.
The adding of the rental history. Most people who are trying to restore the credit have made some bad choices.
No, not that point, because you made that. I'm talking about when you were telling me about how they affected all of our credit during the pandemic.
Oh, okay. So it's like a game of Tetris or Rubik's Cube. What happened was they changed the FICO scoring systems. Your score kind of dropped. Did Jordan or Kelly, did your score drop slightly during the pandemic? And you didn't.
You know what? I didn't even look at it because I didn't want to look at nothing like that.
So you
I was so low, I wouldn't have.
Look, they was in the Mario wine, and they didn't want to know. They didn't want to know.
Yeah, we didn't want to know. We didn't know. We didn't want to know.
I'm having great days. I'm not gonna mess my day up by looking at my credit score.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
it happened.
Y'all rich, man. Y'all gotta check your credit. I look at my credit every day.
James, look at it.
I check.
How often are you supposed to look at your credit?
How often do I look at my credit? Because this is the business I'm in. I look at mine once a week.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I don't mess it up or anything. I do it because I have to study what are they changing? What are they doing so I can protect people that are depending on me.
So
what happened during the pandemic? How good?
So they went from FICO 4. FICO 4 used to, if you could charge your credit cards up to 42%, and as long as you did that and you paid your bills on time, you still got a great credit score. Then they switched to FICO 8, which wants you to charge a little bit less, somewhere like 35, 36%. So let's say that your credit score was a 695, 680, 695, 702, which respectfully in our community is great credit, even 660. I got good enough credit. That's why we figure, because we've been programmed to think mundane, even though we're kings and queens and emperors and all those things. That's another subject. So it's a psychological effect. So then when they changed it to FICO 8, that 680 and that 690 credit score dropped anywhere from 15 to 20 points. So now they can charge you a different kind of interest rate based on the same credit. So now they can charge you more. So now we go into FICO 9. Okay, we got to get some more money. Banks project their budgets, their bonuses, and the money they're going to spend, and so on and so forth, on not only the growth of people and prosperity. They also bank very heavily on people like you and I who have stumbled in the banking world. And that's how they pay themselves their bonuses. One bank in particular was predatory lending for a good 30, 40 years. And they've been slapped on the wrist by Congress twice. Harsh. So
what I'm hearing, Mr. Hopgood, is that we getting beat up in the streets and we getting beat up in the boardroom.
Absolutely. Because you know why? Because in every aspect of life, whether you're tanning, style, everything, you have to employ someone of the people that spend the money. How do you think that they have those Fiesta grocery stores? It's not someone Hispanic building it. It's someone on their board telling them what Hispanics like, how to set it up, and how to get the maximum amount of money out of these people.
Mm-hmm.
It's the effect of the field Negro versus the house Negro all over again.
Wow. Hey, Mr. Hopgood, I can't thank you enough for coming on, man. You know what I want to talk about too? I was reading about this yesterday, guys. Do y'all know about the black?
I ask a question. What company
Go ahead.
In order to not get inquiry?
Yes.
Okay. You can get You can sign up for TrueCredit.com. It charges you a fee of maybe I think $20 a month. You can pull your credit every day through TransUnion. It won't cost you anything. I use my Experian app and I use the Credit Karma. Now, some people will say, well, Credit Karma is not your right score. I understand how to read through the FICOs, but it's also the right score for me because I have perfect credit. If I don't have any bad credit, then it's going to tell me what I need to know.
Okay, perfect credit.
When I say perfect credit, but again, I'm a Rent-A-Center graduate, man. Respectfully. So I wasn't always. At one time I had a 384 credit score and $22.83 to my name.
Come on, God.
Statistically, I'm not supposed to be here in the presence of a Rodney Perry, of a Kelly, of a Jordan, speaking about financial excellence because I came from poverty-stricken things. I came from my parent. One of my parents was a street parent, and my other was an entrepreneur. So I wasn't supposed to be here knowing these things. I'm supposed to pay the money, be the piper, do that. Sorry about that, y'all.
Hey, listen, that's so dope that a music drop. You say I ain't even supposed to be here. Drop the beat.
And then free
Did you plan that?
Free Enterprise. No,
every time you wear your fedora, that happened.
No, and then Free Enterprise by Rick Ross come on. My God, that's my
Wow.
yeah, hear that song. That's my ring song.
Hey, you were supposed to be here. You were supposed to have the 380 credit score. You were supposed to go through the Rent-A-Center. You were supposed, everything you went through was for a time like this. Everything is in divine order. So trust me, you had to go through it, so we didn't. So, because I didn't go through it. So you were supposed to go through it. Thank you, God, that you went through it, because now we can sit here and go to Boom Pay and realize that if you are leasing, you can use that. If you're being diligent in your rent, you can use that and build your credit score. You can go to TrueCredit.com and realize that I can pull this every day, learn from it. So yeah, you were supposed to go through it. Thank you for going through it.
Well said, Kelly. Well said, Kelly Kells. Hey guys, we got to get ready to get out of here. Hop Good, man. How do people stay in touch, bro?
You can find me on Instagram. It's hopgoody_06. You can find me on Facebook, Charles L. Hopgood II. Can't miss me. You can find my business page on Infinity Financial Consultants, LLC. It's a red, white, and blue logo. I'm doing something for the whole month of August. Even though Black History Month is the month of February, we know they give us the shortest month. August is a long month. It goes into a holiday. We're jubilant when we're going to go on a holiday. So everybody that mentions a hashtag in their message when they inbox me or whatever, it mentions Rodney Perry or financial literacy and Rodney Perry. Not only will I give you a free consultation on how to map out your credit, I'll discount you if you decide to hire me. And at the end of the month, we're going to pick 3 single mothers, and we're going to restore them from top to bottom. We're going to get them loans, whatever they need to do, and we're not going to charge a dime. And that's the thing, because I was raised by a single mom. I lost my father in the 8th grade. Rodney has inspired me so much. I've seen him in stand-up. He's picked on me with the Fila hat. He told me he got the whole outfit on. He got me one time in one of his stand-ups. But I've admired him. I watched the show. I feel inspired to be able to help. He's given me a voice, and it's never about the money. Money's a conversation, and if you have a fluent conversation, you'll never worry about eating. So I'm gonna always help. I'm gonna always do things like this, and I'm doing this, and because he's given me this platform to do my thing. So I appreciate it so much.
What's that Instagram one more time?
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up now.
It's hopgoody_06. You're gonna see a host of things on there. I'm a connoisseur of fashion, because as a kid I used to have to borrow clothes. So I said if I ever got into a situation where I can do things, I'm gonna do the way I want to do, and I give away part of my wardrobe every year. I've been doing that for 22 years.
So Hopgoody what?
Hopgood. Hopgood.
He's an alpha. He's an alpha. Kelly Kells.
Oh, I'm a Delta. OOOP.
What's up? What's up? What's up, 13? I see you. And wait a minute, Delta Sigma Theta is the only sorority that owns their headquarters outright.
Hey,
Come on, boy, debt free.
For real.
Are you finished?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Hopgoody_06, ma'am.
Good.
Wait,
Did you find it,
just got here.
I can't find it.
I cannot find it.
Spell it. Hollywood.
It's Hollywood Hop_06. I'm sorry.
See, that's the problem.
See, I was looking at you. I'm sorry. I was caught up in midst.
Oh, there we go. Hollywood.
Hold up. Stop
Hollywood
right there. We got to shout out Vincent Gilmore. Dropped $10 on the YouTube. Appreciate you, sir. Mad love, mad respect. Great show today, guys. Really appreciate it.
Gallimore. Hey, that's my friend, Rodney. That's a friend of mine. And you gave Rodney some money. Hey, I've been on Gallimore since the Army. He's an Army.
Gallimore, thank you so much, brother.
Jordan?
Yeah, I found it.
Me too.
All right, we got Jordan Jackson, Kelly Kells. they are virtually married.
And I want a divorce.
Who sung at the wedding?
Me too, cause she
Ain't nobody scared of Jordan.
Huh?
Ain't nobody scared of Jordan.
Who sung at the wedding? I'm just asking. It's a $2 food stamp question. Who sung at the wedding?
No, don't ask no questions. Time we trying to get out of here. All right.
We had Brian McDay.
Not McKnight.
couldn't afford McKnight.
Oh my God.
Hey guys, how do we stay in touch, Jordan?
You can reach me at Who Is Jordan Jackson. You can also reach me on the JordanJacksonShow.com.
Go check that website. It's very dope, man. I love the site, dog. Kelly Kales, man, a ball of energy, a movie star, a TV star, social media influencer. How do we stay in touch?
Stay in touch at Kelly Kales 2222, and I'm super excited because September 4th, it'll be a year. It's my second annual Kelly Kales Day in the state of Wisconsin and city of Milwaukee. I was proclamated last year, and so this year I'm doing a community give back, and so I would love to get some financial literacy from Mr. Hollywood Hopgood on how to make sure that our people.
If you book that thing, I'll pay for my own way there. I'll come and speak to anybody who need me to speak. I'll come and do it.
Don't talk to me like that on this show.
I'll pay my way there.
I'm about to send you a DM. I'm about to slide in his DM. I'm telling everybody.
Motel 6, just make sure I don't get beat up when I go in there.
I guarantee we'll take care of you when you get here.
I'll take care of everything else. Don't worry about it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Not right there before we go. LeBaron Burton just dropped $49.99 on the YouTube.
That's
wow. Man, love.
That man is also looking for a soulmate too. So, ladies, look how he's spinning. Look how he's spinning.
Look, I got kids showing up too. Hold on, who is this young man? Rodney, my dad, get another one. All right. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuning in right here live. We do this show every day. Tomorrow, we will be graced by the greats, Big Daddy Kane.
I just was in Antigua with him.
Kelly on. But look at that. So he ain't bring us on. See how he do.
Hey man,
greats.
No, he absolutely my favorite rapper all time, and he agreed to come on the show. Super excited about Kane, man. I'm actually researching this interview. I've been looking up Kane for 10 days.
I just was in Antigua with him. He just performed last week. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he used to perform with he had his own band. He had like a jazz band. He used to do his hits via band. He's got a cold dancer. Tata, he is cold. Tater Boy, he is cold.
All right, enough of this banter. It's over. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Rodney.
We still got 3 minutes.
Exactly. Y'all try to shoot some skits today?
You know what?
Are you available?
Send me some skits. No, you know what? I'm going to the gym this afternoon. I'm available.
Okay, let's
get together.
Let's meet at the gym.
I'm in Midtown. Let's get it.
All right, done.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.